Education Ministry yesterday sent a team to the schools we highlighted last month, Waterford Primary and Waterford High. Schools which some people argue could be at risk were fired to break out. In one case, the gate is too small for a truck to get on the premises. In the second, the layout limits how far the truck can go. The Director of Safety and Security in the Education Ministry, Assistant Superintendent of Police Coleridge Minto, says based on the assessment done, the team also had concerns.
We have in fact noted that there are some limitations as it relates to the entrance of these schools, and should there be an emergency situation, there would be a problem with the fire trucks entering and doing a proper execution of their duties as it relates to any form of, especially fire emergency in those schools.
Assistant Superintendent Minto added that those schools were built almost 40 years ago.
Waterford Primary was built 1978. That's almost 40 years ago. The principals and others have advised me that nothing in terms of structure. So the schools were built. There may have been changes to standards, I'm not so sure. What we're concerned about is there is a limitation as it relates to fire personnel entering the school. Waterford Primary had a fire less than 5 years ago, and there was in fact this challenge and this limitation that was raised. And so we are seeing how to best we can work with our partners, the local government and our parish councils to see how we can correct it.
But the ministry will also go further. It will do an all-island audit of all schools
to see whether or not this breach is just contained in St. Catherine or there's a much wider problem that we need to address. And so through the Office of the Chief Education Officer, during this school year, we will be issuing instructions for an audit to be done and to see whether or not there are other breaches that we need to correct.
He insisted the move is part of the Ministry of Education mandate to ensure safety and security for all students, teachers and school administrators. Shamala Mitchell, TVJ News.